Hello everyone, today we are going to be making Celtic inspired floral wire wrapped set. It's very easy and beginner friendly. So let's start with 18 gauge wire, 20 centimeters length. I'm just going to show you the thicker wire. What we are going to be doing is we are going to be taking our 6-step bale plier on step 4 and we are going to be looping it right in between. Once you do that, we're going to be starting to measure 2 centimeters on both sides before we make loops there too. And these loops are going to be opposite. Like if you see the one that's been looped over, the other wire should be looped under. They both cannot be looped on the same side. Now we're going to be marking 1 centimeters and looping it again under, and the other side we're going to be looping it over, because when that happens, your whole piece kind of sits or fits in place. Otherwise it will be a little wobbly. Now we're going to shape it out. What am I doing is I'm going to be cutting out size, and the size will be 3 centimeters one side, 5 centimeters on the other side. Make sure that you file it off and clean it up nicely. Always check whether the filing is clean, and then all I'm going to do is loop the end on one side, which is the smaller side, and swirl on the other side. So kind of giving it a very nice and a neat look. Swirl off the other side, because that is where we are going to be adding the chain for the bale. Once you do this, you can hammer it out nicely and flatten out just the pieces which are not overlapping. I'm going to be cleaning it with a nice steel wool. This is what I use, and because this is oxidized metal, it looks very nice and the natural copper warmth comes out with this. Now this is your basic frame, and you can go and level up however you like with this. You can add chains below, you can add different stuff, but what I decided to do is also try a 20 gauge wire for earrings. I usually use this briole, but this time I wanted to try the blue color top drilled crystal, and I wanted to try it in a different manner. I wanted it to stand straight rather than dropping down. So this is the way I wanted it to look. I have never tried this before. So I'm going to be using 24 gauge wire, 7 centimeters length. It's not 20 gauge. I'll make the correction. And just take it in between. This is a weave wire. Put it through both the loops on top and wrap it slowly twice around the frame. So once you do that, I know it's a little difficult because it has to go through that space in between. So go slow and easy. Yeah. So this is a weave wire, and once you do that, I realized that the stone was not standing. It was still wobbly. So I'm going to wrap the wire crisscross around the crystal. So I'm going to wrap it across the crystal once and then take it behind and wrap it again. Yeah, and then again I'm going to put it through those 2 loops twice. Once I do that, I'm going to cross and wrap it around the stone and the frame. Just give a little more intricate look, and once you're done, wrap the wire below twice. That's it. Tuck the edges safely and you're good to go. But we still have the top end that we need to wrap around. So again, I'm going to take 24 gauge weave wire, 5 centimeters length, and I'm just going to make a simple wrap, making sure that they both are tied up together. Just add a chain, and that's how cool it looks. Any beginner can make it. It is so easy. I hope you like the tutorial and you will try it too. And I'm sure you'll also like this beautiful set of earrings And if there is some other way to use this crystal wrapping method, I would love to know about it. I'm sure I'm going to try it in other ways also, because I love the way it looks and fits. Thank you.